Hina Week and I'm a solution therapist. Today I'll be talking about the solutions. But before I move ahead, I hope by now you all must have written your own reasons and the symptoms for being socially anxious. If not, then please do write it, because then only you will be able to relate to the solutions. Because the simplest example that I can give to you is in maths. If you all have worked, and you'll see in the last few pages the solutions are given. If you look at the solutions, they're only just numbers, or if it's algebraic, then you'll see the letters. But will you be able to identify the answers, like what is it that they were trying to solve, or the answer that is given, what was asked? What was I attempting to solve? It's not possible. Likewise, in life, it's not possible. By just looking at the solutions, you can resolve or understand your own problem. It's not easy. The solutions are only an indication if you actually know what is your issue. If not, then you're just, trying to pass time, and you're not serious about resolving any particular issue in your life. So I would highly recommend, please do write, all the reasons why you are anxious. Now, when I had spoken about the reasons the last time, I had spoken that yes, you may have fear of being rejected, you may have fear of being judged, overlooked, like scrutinized by people around. You are not so sure about yourself. There is self-doubt, and there is, that mental play that's happening. Whether I should go or whether I should not go, what will happen, what will not happen, all those thought process is there in you. Now, if that is happening, you're actually comparing your own self to something which is not there right now. And if that comparison happens, then the statement that you all can write for your own self to find out exactly what is the issue, then you should write, I would like to avoid this particular gathering, or I would not like to go in this particular place wherein so and so people are there, because leave the space. Sit down. Think about what is it in that particular group that you are so unnerved about, or you are so conscious about, or you're so cautious about. Find out a reason for your own self rather than generalizing it, because that's not going to help you in resolving the issue. If you actually want to be, very active in gathering and not be socially awkward or called, that weirdo type, then you need to sit down and pause. Be with yourself. So the word that I can give you is, you need to rock on. R will stand for you need to realize that this is the time and you are ready for it. Now, don't expect miracles out of, in a week that you'll be able to just go in every party or in every gathering. That is too much to ask for. Start with small groups. Start with your family, your friends, and see how you progress and how you are feeling. What is it that you are still having the hitch about? So R will be in rock on. R is for realizing your own self, your own situation in honesty. Don't generalize that, okay, I am feeling socially anxious and therefore I am withdrawing and alienating myself. That will not help you. The moment you realize that, no, I need to do something about it because it's a part of development and growth in your life. So R is realizing your own situation. Coming to the next word, O is observing yourself. You need to observe in different situations, because it's also seen that people are only socially anxious when they have to attend a particular gathering in specific, and it's not everywhere. So if that is happening, then you need to understand what is it in that particular gathering that is making you so restless. You are so unnerved about visiting that particular group. Is it the knowledge part, or is it the people's presentation, like I have told you in the last video in comparison part, what all criterias you may compare yourself with. Please go back and listen to find out if it's relatable to you. Coming to the next word is C. You need to create your own coping skill set-top box. Like, in on TV, the set-top box come, and I'm sure you all are aware about it. So there are many channels. Likewise, you need to develop a set-top box for yourself which has different channels as in emotions, and it's related coping skills for that particular emotion, if at all it is stopping you from interaction. Here I'm only focusing on social anxiety. Therefore, this is about the interaction, what it is. Like if you're not confident, like some students are there, they're not confident about speaking in English. And that is fair enough, because the atmosphere at home is not such, the exposure is not there. So what I would suggest is, stand in front of a mirror, take a newspaper and read. Just read to have that fluency in English first. Record your own self by speaking. See what it is you want to make the change and go ahead and do it. Speak to many people. Don't worry about how they are going to tell you that this is not right, this is not right. Your motive is to develop your own speaking skills in speech condition, in English especially. If you are focusing on that language, then you need to just see how you have progressed. Are you able to speak for more than 5 minutes, for more than 10 minutes? And that's how you're going to gauge your own progress. Coming to K, know or have your own knack in life. Here it is, when you are comparing yourself with a particular group and you don't want to go and interact, and you are scared, or you have that fear, or you may have that doubt. Again, the reasons are very unique to you, your own condition. Then it is, you need to know if it is about knowledge, that that particular group has so many people who are so knowledgeable. They are aware about the current situation, or update is there for whatever is happening in and around globally. Then what you need to do and you can do is just, have yourself updated on daily basis. You may not go in depth, maybe any particular topic or any particular issue that you are interested, you can gain more knowledge on it, and then speak about it, share your knowledge in that particular group. Because I am sure, like in a family gathering, people know that, okay, this particular gathering that's happening, they like to have a conversation around this particular topic. So increase your knowledge about that, and don't hesitate to share your knowledge, even if it is one statement. Contribute, and you may also acknowledge what the other person is saying by being just there. If you are going to withdraw, then you'll find more hitches and the fear will rise because your action is lacking. You need to step up your own activity part. Going to O, that is the opportunities. Here it is, you need to have an open-minded attitude. Whatever you are facing in life, there may be situations wherein deep down you know that you don't want to be there, and that's the last place that you wish you were present. In that case, just breathe and have an ear to what others are saying, how they are easy with their words. Then only you can build up a rapport. You can even then later on connect with any person over there in the group and talk further. Or you can again have a meeting with those people on WhatsApp group or in person over a coffee, so that you develop the knack. If you are not interacting, you're not building your connections, then that will get affected. Last is again N. As I had initially started, don't expect miracles. Be patient with yourself, pause, take one day at a time, but do something about it. Don't just ignore what is it that is needed to be done, as in action part. Here it is, you need to nurture the process naturally. Don't be so overwhelmed. Again, that's a very overused word itself. Don't be overwhelmed by your own situation. You all have something to share in life. So you need to first find out what are the reasons, what is the symptoms that is indicating to you, okay, you need to work on this particular situation, and therefore the solutions are going to match. Then only you'll come to know, okay, I need to work upon this particular area in myself. So rock on with a smile. Last but not the least, why is diet so important? If you all find out about, okay, to remain fit, but also on a hindsight, your diet is very, very important for you so that you have the energy to engage constructively. If you are not eating properly on time, the required amount, then you are taxing yourself unnecessarily. Even if you want to go, as I had said, there is the secret that people do want to engage and chat and have friends. But if you're not having all those, then just take a look and monitor on your diet also. Are you neglecting your own self? Are you not prioritizing yourself? And this is very important. So rock on with a very graceful attitude. I'm sure you will ace it, but you need to first find out what are the reasons, because solutions will not help you. As I had referred to the maths book, the solutions part, it's not going to help you to identify the problem. You need to start from the other side, from the exercise part. That's why the exercise are given like 1A, 1B, 1C, and that is the categories in yourself. So the chapter is social anxiety, and the the chapters 1A, 1B is whether you are afraid of a particular group or whether it's in general, that you need to sort out. If it's in general, then what it is. Go back to what do I fear about interaction, and also about the comparison part. What is it that I'm comparing? Maybe you're just overthinking. Think about the past experience wherein you actually were there in the gathering, despite of the fact that you were anxious, yet you were there. How did it go? What did you do? What was the outcome? Did anything happen? What was your experience? So all those questions you need to sit down, and that will only be possible if you're honest. So be honest, enjoy life, breathe and exercise. See you in my next video, or let's say whatever topic I'll be given. Let's say I'll be talking about another topic that I was given some months back. And if in case you have any topic, then please message. Take care. Bye.